my channel. Thank you so much for being here and watching today's video. I'm sure you've all guessed from the title that today's video is going to be a really big full makeup look and skincare look using all Bareminerals products. They are a brand that I love and swear by and have used for years, and I just think they're such an incredible brand. If you like quite lightweight skincare, there's literally something for everyone within what they do. Everything's very lightweight and mineral based and just really nice on the skin. They also do a lot of plant-based ingredients within a lot of their products, and they've just brought out their Christmas range, which is completely made from recycled plastic, and a lot of the recycled things that they've used within the packaging is actually from the packaging from their other products that has been recycled. So they're kind of going into like using more kind of recycled things, doing vegan based products as well, and yeah, they're just an incredible brand. So I wanted to do a full Christmas look with you all, get festive. I'm in my sparkles again. I've got the little top on this time and my sparkly shirt because I feel like dressing in sparkles really does lift your mood, and I've put on like all my favourite jewellery, and I thought let's do a Christmas inspired makeup look and talk through my favourite products, what I love about them and what the brand's like in case you don't know much about the brand, and just have a fun little sit down together and do this video. So firstly, I hope you're all doing well and you're having a lovely week whenever you're watching this and things are okay with you all. Feel like I want to like give air hugs through the screen all the time, and yeah, I hope you're all feeling a little bit festive too. So let's kickstart the video. I'm going to start with skincare. One of my favourite skincare products from Bareminerals is their skin longevity range. They recently brought out their long life herb serum, which was basically the upgrade from the old skin longevity serum. They basically added more of the plant-based long life herb, which is meant to be incredible for your skin, keeping it very hydrated and glowy, and it's just such an incredible serum. I use this probably almost every morning and every night, and it's just a really nice serum based moisturizer on the skin. They also do a really amazing night cream one as well, which kind of just adds a little bit of like extra boost and moisturizer at night too. So it's a really lovely kind of lightweight product, and it's amazing for sensitive skin as well, which is why I love it so much, because it's something I literally recommend to everyone. But as you can see, it just really like brightens the skin and adds that really nice kind of base and shine as well. Very like natural and lightweight. And the best thing about all these products is you literally can't feel them on your skin. It is so lightweight. Lots of their products are mineral based, so it's really nice on the skin. I'm then going to go in with the Long Life Herb Skin Longevity Eye Cream. I feel like I haven't slept the last few nights, so I feel like I need a little bit of a brighten up under my eye before creating this makeup look. So I'm just going to use this underneath my eye, and as you can see, it just really kind of brightens the skin in a really nice way. Then to prep for makeup, I'm actually using two of their products, and this is the Bare Pro Glow Highlighter in shade Free. This is like a very nice bronzed highlighter. Obviously you can just use this as a normal highlighter on the skin if you like a liquid based highlighter, but I like to mix this with the Prime Time Brightening Primer, and this is amazing even by itself because it's brightening. You have the brightening primer that they do, and then you have their normal primer that they do, so depends kind of how you like your makeup to be on the skin. I like mine to be very glowy and dewy, which you will probably see in this video, but mixing these two together just gives it like a really nice glowy base, and I want to kind of create a glowy Christmassy kind of inspired look with today's makeup. So I squirt a little bit on the back of my hand. This is like the primer consistency. It's got a really nice kind of light kind of glow to it, and then just mixing that on the back of my hand with the highlighter too. Now I'm going to go in with a brush that actually is the only thing in this video that won't be from Bareminerals, because I recently lost my foundation brush from them, but they do incredible brushes which I will talk about in this video too. I'm just going to be using my Bobbi Brown brush to add this onto the skin and just really kind of add that base and prime, and it's just so nice. It like glides onto the skin, it feels very lightweight, and it's just super glowy. And Now that's all over the skin, I'm then going to go in with the Bareminerals Bare Pro foundation, and I wear this in shade Sandalwood 15. It's a really nice coverage foundation. It's very lightweight again on the skin, but very buildable, so it depends if you want more of a full coverage look or just a very light kind of base. But they also do their Bareminerals Original Foundation, which some of you may already know about. It's one of their like hero products that they do. It's just incredible, and if you really like just a very light foundation coverage, it's a mineral powder, so it's just incredible on the skin. I'm not using that today because I want to do more of like a full coverage makeup look, but it is an incredible product to look into if you're looking for like a light base foundation, or if you're looking for more like full coverage and one that lasts all day as well for like the full like 24 hours. This is also incredible. So I'm just gonna put again that on the back of my hand and then blend this in. You'll be able to see hopefully like the kind of consistency of this as well, but it's just really like, it just goes onto the skin flawlessly. It's amazing, and it's just really buildable, which is why I really like the product, because you can kind of choose whether you want more of like a lightweight base and just have kind of like that everyday makeup, or whether you want this like full coverage festive kind of party makeup as well. I like to apply this with my brush, but then I also like to go in with my beauty blender and just kind of dab this into the skin so it really kind of holds on my skin. But as you can see, like with the primer and highlighter, it adds a really nice kind of dewy base to the skin that still has that really nice natural kind of glow of the serum that we put on at the start too. Now that's all kind of pushed into my skin, I'm then going to go in with the Bare Pro Bareminerals concealer in shade Medium Neutral 08, and this is a really nice creamy consistency, and it just really brightens up under the eye. They also do lots of different shades to choose from in all their kind of makeup, foundation and concealer products, so there is a shade for everyone. And the great thing about this is that even with the concealer you can get a darker shade for your skin tone, and then also do some contouring on your face if that's something that you also like doing. I tend to put this on top of my eyelid as well, because I find this works really nice as kind of creating a base for the eyeshadow that I'm going to use too. And then I just do it in these areas here, and then or I have any kind of spots on my chin and that kind of thing. And then this brush is absolutely incredible. This is their Shade and Diffuse eye brush, and this is amazing for concealer, for blending, for really kind of putting in the concealer on the skin. But then also you can use this for eyeshadow as well if you wanted to kind of blend in more glittery looks and things like that. I just use this under the eye to kind of pat in the concealer, and I find this just really allows it to kind of go into the skin in a nice way that doesn't kind of take off the whole concealer while you're doing it, but just kind of blends in nicely with the foundation as well. Once this has all blended in, I'm actually going to go in with the Bareminerals Mineral Veil. This is in the Illuminating Mineral Veil, so it's got quite a nice like brightening sparkle, but you can get the one without that kind of base. This I just really love because it kind of adds that kind of like highlighting effect gently to the skin as well, and it's very iridescent, so it looks very, very nice when you're doing those kind of more going out looks as well. And this is also their incredible brush that they do, and it's the Beautiful Finish brush, and this with their original foundation that I was talking about a moment ago is just incredible. It is such an incredible brush, like I rave about it all the time. It's just amazing. So I'm just kind of putting that on my skin just to kind of set in the foundation and the concealer as well. And then if you were looking for a less like illuminating one, you can get the Mineral Veil without that kind of illuminating, or you could then use the original foundation to kind of set the makeup as well for those kind of more full coverage looks if you were after that too. Now that's all onto the skin, I'm going to bring you in for the brows and do like a little up close so you can actually see exactly what I'm doing on my eyebrows. So on my brows they have two different brow products, one that is recently launched, which is their Amazing Strength and Length brow product, and this is a serum infused brow product, so it is absolutely incredible at keeping the eyebrows very conditioned. It's got a fortifying plant-based serum in it, which is meant to really kind of help with the growth of eyebrows. So you can put this on at night. It comes in 4 shades, so whether you want the clear one for like when you're doing at night to kind of help them grow and strengthen the brows, or whether you want it in the day, they do 4 different shades, and I'm using shade Chestnut. It's also all vegan, gluten-free and plant-based, and the packaging is all recyclable as well, which is obviously amazing. But I'm also going to be using the Brow Master sculpting pencil in shade Chestnut 2, and I'm just going to use both of these to kind of shape and define my brows, as I have quite a lot of like sparse bald areas in my eyebrows. So I find by using these combined together, that just kind of creates more of a fuller brow for me as well. I'm just going to use this to start from the middle section of my brow and just fill in gently and feather through to the end. Once the Brow Master is all over the brow, I'm then going in with the Strength and Length brow product, and I'm just gently brushing this through the front and then following throughout. And as you can see, it really just kind of lifts the brows and creates that very fluffy, bushy effect, but obviously you can be in complete control of how you'd want to style your brows. It is amazing because it really doesn't feel like you've got anything on your brows at all, and it feels really conditioning, and the fact that it's strengthening and helping with the growth of my brows is just amazing. The fact that you can have this on during the day as your brow makeup product, but then it also is working wonders for the growth of our brows as well, is just pretty cool. So once that's all done, I'm then going to move on to my next eyebrow. As you can see, it just creates a more fuller defined eyebrow look compared to my left side, and I'm just going to fill in the other side, so they're kind of sisters, not matching of course, but I need sister brows. So that is both of my brows done. I should also mention that this brow product gently tints your brows as well throughout the day, which I actually really like about the product, because I'm naturally blonde, so my eyebrows go super light, and it just kind of adds that nice colour to them when you need it, especially with us being in lockdown and not being able to go and see usual people to tint and shape our brows and that kind of thing. So it's a great product as well to be using during this time. So now I'm going to move on to one of their Christmas range products, and that is their new Warmth Eye and Cheek palette, and it comes in this really cute recycled Christmas packaging, which the whole packaging itself as well can be recycled and taken apart. So each section like this can be pulled out and recycled when you finish. You can take out the mirror and keep the mirror as a little handheld mirror that you carry around in your bag, but then you can also literally take apart the whole thing, which I think is really amazing that they've got that kind of element to this as well. And this includes some really gorgeous Christmassy eyeshadow looks, which actually I'll probably end up using in like spring and summer as well, because they're really brightening on the eye. And they have their Warmth glowing bronzer, which is really gorgeous. It's kind of like a matte bronzer but very glowy and golden, which you will see in a minute on my skin. But they also have just launched their Christmas little brush set that they're doing as well. This comes with the Flawless application brush, which is great for blusher and bronzer, and then also their Blooming blush brush, which is mainly for the blusher. And then you've got their Expert eyeshadow liner brush, which has the angled brush here, which is great at creating those kind of eyelinered angled looks with the eyeshadow, and then this brush here, which is great packing in the eyeshadow on top of the eye as well. And again, these all come with the cute little Christmassy design with the hearts and the Christmas trees, and then it comes with this recycled like pencil case brush shaped bag with the cute little Christmas trees on the inside as well. So some really nice little gifts that I think are just lovely for loved ones as well, and really nice little presents to get someone if you know they're into makeup and that kind of thing. So what I'm going to be doing is going in with actually my Bareminerals Seamless Shaping and Finishing brush to use the Glowing Warmth bronzer and just put this all over my skin. I like to kind of do this part of my makeup first before going on to eyeshadow. I always do eyeshadow last. Maybe that's normal, but who knows, just the way I do it. And I'm just gonna use this to kind of brighten and shape my face. As you can see, it's just a really nice warmth golden colour on the skin, and just really kind of like brightens up the skin as well. It's such an amazing bronzer. Once that's all over my skin, I then go in with the Bounce and Blur Coral Cloud blusher. Now this is such an amazing blusher. It is a kind of like creamy consistency, so I apply it with my hands, but they also do their other amazing blushes in powdered shades, and one of my favourites called Call Me Blush. It's a very like pinky bright shade. I just like this one because it's like one that I carry around in my handbag all the time, and I just love this kind of corally pink shade that it kind of adds to the skin, and like just how creamy and lightweight it is as well. So I just kind of pack this onto my skin and my nose and my cheeks, and it's just a really nice little one to carry around with you. And then of course, if you were using the powdered one, you could then use the Blooming blush to kind of brighten up the cheeks and add that into like the apples of your cheeks as well. It's a really amazing brush to use for blusher. And then with highlighter, you can actually use these two amazing shades here, Flicker and Glint, as a highlighter on the skin, but I do really want to show you one of their amazing highlighters that they also do in the colour Free, and this is just a gorgeous gold, which I think for Christmas time is one of my favourite highlighters to use because it's very bronze and very glowing and golden, which I really like. And I'm using the Bareminerals Diffuse Highlight Brush for this, and I'm just gonna use this on the cheekbones. As you can see, it's just a really nice golden brightening colour on my nose. And then I'm going to actually save like the corners of my eye to be using the shade Flicker, which I will do in a moment. That is the highlighter all on as well, and the bronzer and blusher. So now I'm moving in to using this amazing warm eye and cheek palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Ember. I'm also going to bring you in for this again because I want you to be able to see up close and personal just how amazing and pigmented these shades are. So going in with this shade Ember here, I'm going to use the flat side of the eyeshadow Christmas brush, and I'm going to pack this in all into the lid of my eye. Then once this is all packed into the eye, I'm then going to go in with my Bareminerals the blender brush and just blend this all in to the lid as well. Then with the shade Flicker, this gorgeous like pinky shade in the palette, I'm just going to pack this all on to the lid using my index or middle finger, whatever takes your fancy. And this is just such a nice pink glowy colour, which is just so gorgeous. Again, this as a highlighter is just stunning on the eyes as well. Then going in with that same blender brush, I'm just going to blend this a little bit onto the top of my eye. And as you can see, like blended together, they're a really nice gold and red shade. And I just think for Christmas, this is a really nice combo together. Now to add a bit more definition onto the eye, I'm going to go in with the bluey navy shade in the shade Cinder, which is a gorgeous like blue sparkle shade. And I'm just going to, with the angled side of the Christmas Expert Shadow Liner brush, I'm just going to line this onto the corner and build a slight line. Once that's done, I'm then going to go again in with the blended softer brush and add in Ember, that gorgeous red shade, underneath the eye here to add some definition. I find with this shade as well, it really brightens up under the eye in a really lovely way. So now this eye is done, I'm just going to move on to the next eye, but I just love how gorgeous these shades are together, and obviously once the mascara is done, this will kind of complete that eye makeup look as well. So that is the eye look completely done. I'm then going to go in with the new Strength and Length mascara. Again, like the eyebrow product serum that they do, this also is with the plant-based fortifying serum, which works at basically helping less fallout within your eyelashes over like the period of 8 weeks of using this every day, and then also just helps with the growth of eyelashes as well. So I've only just started using this, but so far not only is it just amazing at keeping the eyelashes very feathery and lifted, it also has the most incredible curved eyelash wand, which is just so amazing at applying mascara. So I'm just going to apply this with the thicker ended side of the brush, and then with the other end you can kind of curve up the lashes, which is just so great at creating that lift of length as well. So it's just an amazing product, and the fact that it's also again working with the serum at also helping lengthen and help the fallout of lashes as well just means it's really kind of looking after the lashes at the same time, and it's completely vegan and plant-based and gluten-free as well. Look how long it makes your lashes. It's literally incredible at creating like really feathery lifted lashes. Because it's got this kind of curved underneath, it works at kind of holding and lifting the lashes like that. I've just printed it all above my eye because my eyelashes are quite long at the moment, and it just really helps kind of sparse them out and create that very feathery eye look. So I'm going to do quickly the other eye, but as you can see it's just completely lifted and transformed that eyeshadow look as well, which is just amazing. It's such a good mascara. So far I'm really enjoying using it over the last 2 weeks, so I'm excited to see kind of before and afters of how my lashes do, especially with this side of my eyes, because I get quite a lot of fallout for some weird reason on this side of my eye. It must be where I like touched it when I'm asleep or rubbed my eye too much or something like that, but I've had recently some fallout a few weeks ago and I've kind of got some gaps here, so I'm hoping that this kind of works its magic at really kind of helping with the growth and the length of my lashes. So that is both of my lashes done, and I feel like it's very much time to put some lipstick on to kind of make this look. Now with their lipsticks and their Gen Nude liners, I swear by them. I wear their Insight shade and their Hydra Soothing lipstick every single day. It's a very nice nudie pinky shade, and they also do really amazing lip liners, and when I'm doing my everyday kind of lips I wear the shade Borderline in their lip liner. But one that I'm going to do today, I feel like because we're doing a festive Christmassy look, I feel like we should do a red lip, and their Hydra Soothing range does really amazing creamy lipsticks. So I'm going to be using today the shade Energy. It's this gorgeous kind of orangey bright red, and it's just such a perfect Christmassy shade. They also have another red that they do, which I actually can't remember the exact name of it, but it's a very gorgeous like brighter rouge red. So it depends whether you want something that has that more orangey base to it. I like this one because it means I can also wear it in like spring and summer. It's a very kind of like summery shade as well, but kind of brings you into the winter months too. But one of the things I get asked a lot is how I wear lipstick with wearing a mask. And when I was in Turkey, I actually wore only this lip liner pencil for the full, like, I think it must have been 9 hours I wore it for, with a mask in the heat, and it did not budge. It's a really amazing lip liner, and this is in the shade Statement, and it's this gorgeous red. I'm going to apply this first just by itself so you can see what I mean in terms of like how creamy it is and amazing at kind of applying that colour. But if you are looking at going out on an evening for a date night in the future and you're wearing a mask and you're worried about the red lipstick kind of getting everywhere, then I would just wear a lip liner like this because it's amazing at kind of holding that colour. Honestly, went on date night a couple of weeks ago, probably around a month ago now, and I wore this, and the whole night I was like, Jay, has it kind of come off on my glass or anything? And he was like, nope, like it's completely on, and it did not budge, like not even when I was eating, not when I was drinking, in Turkey in the heat, when I was like sweating under my mask, there was no budge. It is just amazing. I could not rave about this enough. But then this lipstick is really soothing, and so the two together make a really nice combination. But I'd say if you're wearing a mask, I mean, we all are kind of wearing masks if we're going out. If it's not like an indoor kind of dinner thing, then I would say kind of use this more than you'd use this, or use this when you get to the restaurant and apply that when you've taken off your mask in the future. Because obviously right now, I'm not really sure what's going on because I'm pre-filming this pre-December, so I don't know whether we'll be allowed out or we won't. But if it's like indoor Christmas parties and things with loved ones that we're allowed to do in the future, then yeah, this is a really amazing red as well. So without further ado, I'm going to apply the liner, and I'm just going to line gently above the lips. You can see this is like an amazing cherry red, and that is just the liner on my lips, and you still get that shine. It's really nice and hydrating. It doesn't feel dry on the lips at all, and it's super easy to apply as well. So that is just the liner in the shade Statement on my lips, but I am going to go over with the lipstick in Energy because I just adore the shade of that, and I'm actually going to be using, to kind of really even out the lips, their double-ended Perfect Fill lip like pen brush, I want to say, because it feels like a pen when you're using it. But you have this really fine tip here that when you're applying red lipstick, it's amazing for kind of creating those really fine edges. And I really struggle with like the blur of lipstick when you've put it on, and it kind of like blurs under the lip. So using this kind of really evens out those areas. So I'm going to apply the lipstick just to add that kind of brighter red to the liner, and that more like orangey tone than the shade Statement in the lip liner. And then with this lip brush, I'm just going to gently go around the edges and just kind of sort out and really straighten up those lines. It is honestly one of the best brushes I've ever had, because I don't know if you can see on camera, but I get kind of like the uneven lines when I'm using red lipstick. I just find that I really struggle to create like a really straight kind of precise lip look. So this really kind of helps with really softening those outer lines and just creating that blend with the red lipstick as well. And as you can see, it just gives like really nice soft lines, so it really creates that kind of perfect red lip, which is just amazing. But that is the finished look, so I'm just going to quickly sort out my hair and add in my sparkly clips onto this side for a little festive red look. But yeah, that is the finished Christmassy look. I'll leave like all my jewellery pieces, all the products, the hair clips, everything linked down below. And I really hope you lovelies enjoyed and perhaps found some products that you're looking to try in this video, or you're inspired by the makeup look for some Christmassy festive looks that you might want to do over Christmas time as well. But I am sending lots of love and hugs to you all. I really hope you enjoy. Bareminerals are just one of the most incredible makeup and skincare brands that I've ever come across, and I just wanted to share all my love for them with you all as well. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in next week's video. Lots of love. Mwah. Bye.